What's up, people? Eric here. So I just came back from the barbershop. As you can see, I got a little clean haircut. And they were talking about something very interesting. They were talking about, as you already know, every time you go to a barbershop or to a beauty salon, there's always a topic. It's always something they talk about. Today we were talking about weight loss, and the reason we were talking about weight loss is because my barber is a little big, or a lot, and he said he wasn't feeling all that well, and he knows he needs to lose weight. So we were talking about that, and makes me think about how important it is to lose weight. Not just that, but it's very important to pay attention to what the recent studies say about weight loss in this country, in the United States. It says that almost 8 out of 10 people, out of every 10 people, is either obese or overweight, and almost 8 out of 10 people is either dieting to lose weight or dieting to keep the weight off. So what can we do about it? We can blame ourselves because we're not losing weight. We can blame the government because they only spend a couple of $1 million a year telling you how healthy you should eat. Or we can blame companies like Nestle or General Mills and stuff because they spend a lot more money telling you to eat their junk, the things they call food. I'm guilty of that myself. But I don't eat it that much. We can blame them. We can blame ourselves. But we don't get anything out of blaming anybody for this situation right now. What we need to do is to create more body awareness, to create more awareness. And the way to create awareness is by paying attention to the underlying issue of why we don't lose weight. We tend to think of ourselves as, we tend to think that what drives us is logic, and what drives us is not logic. It's actually chemicals. It's the chemicals that are running in our body. That's what drives us. That's what keeps you going. That's what makes you eat the way you eat, and makes you decide and either go for one thing or another. It's not logic, it's the chemicals. We're not also logic beings, we're emotional beings. So on top of the chemicals, since we are emotional, when you are feeling stressed, there are certain things that you do when you're stressed. A lot of people tend to eat the wrong things when they are stressed, or anxious, or happy, or whatever. And if you are constantly building up on that, it gets more difficult and more difficult and more difficult every time you do it, because you're reinforcing the behavior. You reinforce the behavior becomes a habit, something unconscious, something that you do unconsciously. So it becomes more difficult to break the habit of eating the wrong thing and gaining weight. It's like when people clip their stomach, the gastric bypass stuff, because they need to lose weight and whatnot. They lose the weight, and then next thing you know, they triple the weight back on. Why? Because the issue, the real issue wasn't tackled. Nobody talked about the real stuff, the real emotional, psychological thing that got you in that place. So until we pay attention to that, nothing is going to change. So if we are to lose weight and keep the weight off, we need to pay attention to our emotional self. We need to create body awareness, how we feeling when we eat those things, and how we feel when we eat a little healthier things. What is our body telling us when we eat like that, and how we can do the opposite. If you are doing this one thing and the result is that you're gaining weight, then just do the freaking opposite. Be a freaking contrarian and do the opposite, so you get an opposite result. Does it not make sense to you? Do it like that. I want to make more videos about weight loss because it goes deeper. The rabbit hole goes deeper than this. But we're gonna leave it to here for now, okay? We're gonna continue until the lambs become lions. Remember to be bodyful, and I'll see you on the next video, okay? Peace out. Bye.